Today, we will discuss something incredibly powerful and transformative. The power to change is in your hands, and we'll explore how the philosophy of Stoicism can help us recognize and harness this power. Have you ever felt stuck, powerless, or at the mercy of circumstances? Have you wondered if it's truly possible to change your life for the better? If the answer is yes, then this video is for you. Stoicism, a practical philosophy that originated in ancient Greece, offers tools and perspectives that can empower us to take control of our lives and make significant changes. But before we dive into Stoic principles, I want you to reflect on a few important questions. What is really within your control? How do you handle situations that seem beyond your reach? Have you considered that how you react to circumstances might be more important than the circumstances themselves? Reflecting on these questions is the first step to understanding the power we hold in our hands. Life often throws unexpected challenges our way, and in the face of these, it's easy to feel powerless. But what if true strength lies not in changing external circumstances, but in changing our internal perspective? Stoicism teaches us that the path to true happiness and serenity lies in focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot. This simple yet profound teaching can transform the way we face life. When we understand that we can't control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we react to these situations, we free ourselves from a significant burden of anxiety and frustration. Have you ever found yourself trying to change something or someone without success? Have you felt consumed by worries about the future or regrets about the past? Stoicism invites us to concentrate our energy on the present moment and to act with wisdom and virtue, regardless of the circumstances. By doing this, we begin to realize that the true power of change is in our hands. So how can we apply Stoicism to transform our lives? The answer lies in adopting Stoic practices and principles that help us cultivate a resilient and balanced mindset. Let's explore together how focusing on what we can control, accepting fate, practicing virtue, living in the present, and reflecting daily can empower us to make profound and lasting changes in our lives. Before we continue, I want you to pause and reflect. What areas of your life do you feel you need more control over? How can you begin to accept the things that are beyond your control? What virtues would you like to cultivate to become a better person? Answering these questions can be a powerful starting point for your journey of self-discovery and transformation. Stoicism is not just an ancient philosophy, it is a practical guide to living a full and meaningful life. By adopting its principles, you will discover that you have the power to change your life, not because you can control everything around you, but because you can control yourself and how you deal with what happens. Get ready for a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Let's explore how to start applying these Stoic principles in your life and see how they can transform your world, one step at a time. If you are ready to take control and make significant changes, keep watching. Number 1, focus on what you can control. One of the fundamental principles of Stoicism is to focus on what is within our control. Often we feel overwhelmed because we try to control things that are beyond our reach, such as others' opinions, external events, or even other people's behavior. However, by directing our energy toward what we can actually control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, we begin to experience a sense of power and autonomy. Make a list of things that worry you and divide it into 2 columns, one for what you can control and another for what you cannot. Focus on the actions you can take and see how this reduces your anxiety and increases your sense of control. Number 2, accept fate, amor fati. Accepting fate, or amor fati, is a central practice in Stoicism. This means embracing everything that happens in your life, both good and bad, as part of your journey. Instead of fighting against adverse circumstances, see them as opportunities for growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I become a better person through it? This acceptance is not resignation, but an active way of finding meaning and purpose in all situations. When we adopt this attitude, we become more resilient and less likely to be knocked down by life's challenges. Number 3, practice virtue. For the Stoics, virtue is the highest good. This includes wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Living according to these values helps us make ethical decisions and build a meaningful life. Reflect on your daily actions and ask yourself if they align with these principles. Practicing virtue is not just about grand gestures, but about everyday choices that reflect our values. For example, being honest in a difficult situation, showing courage in the face of fear, or acting justly in a conflict. By cultivating these virtues, we strengthen our character and become agents of positive change in our own lives and in the community around us. When we live in the present, we live in a world where we are constantly thinking about the past or worried about the future. However, true happiness and peace are found in the present. The Stoics teach us to be present in each moment, appreciating life as it is now. This can be done through the practice of mindfulness, which involves being fully present and engaged in whatever activity you are doing. When we eat, walk, or talk, we can be fully present and enjoy these moments to the fullest. This practice not only reduces stress, but also increases our gratitude and appreciation for life. Number 5. Daily reflection. Daily reflection is a powerful practice in Stoicism. Take some time each day to review your actions and thoughts. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? What could I have done better? How can I improve tomorrow? Write your answers in a journal. This regular practice of self-evaluation helps us identify behavioral patterns, celebrate our achievements, and recognize areas that need improvement. Daily reflection promotes self-awareness and allows us to make continuous adjustments to become the best version of ourselves. It is a valuable tool for personal growth and staying aligned with our values and goals. The power to change our lives truly is in our hands. By adopting the principles of Stoicism, we can develop emotional resilience, focus on what we can control, accept fate, practice virtue, live in the present, and reflect daily. These practices not only help us face challenges with more serenity and wisdom, but also empower us to live a fuller and more meaningful life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Together, we can continue learning and growing.